22 people are dead and 189 people are injured that we know of because of the riots in Delhi, the worst that Delhi has seen in the last several decades. The High Court, in fact, had to pull up the Delhi police and give an emergency order last night telling the police to escort the injured to the hospital because ambulances were refusing to go into neighborhoods where rioting was taking place last night. I mean, consider the fact that the High Court has to actually tell the police to make sure that the injured get to the hospital after they waited several hours to be taken to hospital. One child has also been injured. And the group of people who are coming under the most amount of criticism, and quite rightly, is the Delhi police. Now, the Delhi police has not covered itself in glory in the last 2 months after the JNU incident, after the Jamia police excess, after they stood around and waited for people to fire guns in the city of Delhi. The Delhi police this time is being seen in very, very bad light, as visuals have now emerged over the internet that shows that the Delhi police were escorting the rioters, that they were joining in the rioting, and that they were throwing stones and also allegedly breaking CCTV cameras. I just want to take you through some of the visuals that have emerged on the internet about the Delhi police specifically. This is one of the visuals where you will see the Delhi police here themselves actually throwing stones and indulging in rioting. This is something that has caused a great deal of concern. One wonders under what circumstance will the Delhi police need to do this. So here's the Delhi police allegedly seen breaking a CCTV camera. Now this particular visual was shared by a member of the Aam Aadmi Party as showing the Delhi police breaking CCTV cameras. There's another visual where you can see the police actually taking part in the riots. And the third and this last visual where there is a policeman standing here and he stands very helpfully aside while people collect stones to actually throw in the riots. Well, of course, I also want to bring you to your notice that Justice S. Muralidhar of the High Court in Delhi has pulled up the government for not, for not taking action, pulled up the Delhi police for not filing FIRs against Kapil Mishra, Anurag Thakur and Parvesh Verma, who made statements to incite offence. Interestingly, Tushar Mehta, who is the lawyer who represents the government, actually said that he hadn't even seen these bites, after which the judge had these sound clips actually played out inside of the court. The judge pulled up the Delhi police for not doing their jobs, and of course Tushar Mehta said the police cannot file an FIR against these politicians right now because the situation is so delicate, at which point apparently, according to the bar and bench, the judge asked, when are you waiting for the entire city to burn? And Tushar Mehta, who represents the government, said the whole city is not burning, Your Honor, only a portion of it is burning. And that sort of argument really upset a lot of people. Justice Muralidhar also interestingly was the one who gave the judgment in the 1984 riots cases as well. The thing that's also very worrying about this, and the Supreme Court, we understand, has also pulled up the central government for not allowing the police to do their jobs professionally. But there are a couple of stories that we must look at. One of the things that's really concerning about what's emerged in this riot is what's happened to schools. Schools in this neighborhood have also been burnt. Now, this is a tweet that was put out by Supriya, who is a reporter with Scroll from the ground. These are schools or remains of schools really that were burnt in the northeast Delhi area, completely vandalized, completely gutted. So it's actually shocking. This is another one. A school completely burnt. You can see the benches being dragged out. They've also been on fire. This entire the entire school has been vandalized. So not only were homes and shops being destroyed, but schools were also being destroyed. And this is particularly a visual that you should come in close and look at. This you can see, this is the Arun Modern Public Senior Secondary School. And books have been taken out of the cupboard and some of them have been burnt, and that's really disappointing. There was another story that emerged yesterday of a masjid being vandalized and people climbing on the minaret and actually putting up flags. There were mainstream news channels that spent most of last night's prime time talking about how that video was fake. Well, Quint has actually visited Ashoknagar again. They have gone to that particular mosque, which is called the Badi Mosque, and the flags that were being put up in the video yesterday, according to the Quint, are still there. Groups of people who should be questioned, really. One, the Delhi police, and why the Delhi police is being seen in these cases, in these visuals, allegedly breaking CCTV cameras, allegedly joining in with the rioters or escorting them in some cases. The second group of people who deserve to be questioned, the Home Ministry, why the Reserve Police was not brought in, why the Delhi police felt it was not staffed enough, and why more help was not brought in on time. And of course, the politicians who have made those incendiary comments, sort of inciting offense, goli maro salon ko, or we will take matters into our own hands, hum police ki bhi nahi sunenge. All of these people should be questioned, because in this day and age, in 2020, we can't have a situation where there was rioting in our capital city for 3 whole days and there was nothing anyone could do about it. This is a shameful, shameful moment for the Delhi police, a shameful moment for the Home Ministry, and a shameful moment for those politicians across the line, from Varis Pathan to Anurag Thakur, who made statements that caused this kind of violence.